Well, time to head into the falls. I should have already taught waterfalls, so we should be good. I could teach it in the water anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I have to admit, the spinning is always weird. Like, seriously, why a spin? Like, why? They trying to have me put some spin on my own story here? Is that why you do it? I mean, why couldn't they just have you go up in a straight line very fast or something, you know? You can come down in a nice straight line. Why you gotta spin up the waterfall? It doesn't make any sense. Not really. I mean, I usually train off trainers, not wild Pokémon. After all, why train on wild Pokémon when there's so many trainers around there willing to offer up their Pokémon for you to beat up anyway? Oh, time for a Fire Punch. Well, I could have went for Fury Cutter. Let's face it, Bulbasaur's gonna have some sort of status move. And I ain't got time for that. Just wanna keep on pushing my way through. Maybe I was looking at, Bayleaf or Venusaur or something, because I know there's something I was looking at. Oh wait, maybe it's Charizard, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Charizard, because Charizard, you know, I was also looking at, because, like, well, after I get done with Typhlosion, it'll be Charmander's turn. And Charizard's also a special attacker. Problem is, it only gets access to fire and dragon attacks, yeah, with Dragon Breath. It's rather weird, you know? Like, why do all these Pokemon fail to learn, you know, more coverage, you know? Their limited movesets can be really annoying. Which means Charizard's gonna have to really bank on return, despite not being, you know, super good at it. But that's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. Okay, I guess we'll deal with this guy and his Magneton. Oh man, at least in Crystal we can dodge him. That'll be a thank you for us, right? Like, I don't want to deal with him. Not if I gotta Mud Slap him. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to just, you know, Fury Cut a Magneton. Because let's face it, Bayleaf would never get off enough of those before it got paralyzed. Because he just counter with, you know, Thunder Wave, then do another Thunder Wave. Because anyone that runs, you know, Magneton runs them for the sake of having, you know, paralysis spread. Return. 20 levels ought to be enough, though Quagsire is a bit bulky. Though it's also very slow. But hits hard. I don't know, I always have mixed feelings about Quagsire. Like, I think if you could baton pass some agilities to it, it'd probably be way better. But if I was running a team where I could do that, I'd have to have access to something like Scyther with baton pass or something. And if I'm running a team where I can run any moveset I want, you know, and have any Pokemon I want, I probably wouldn't do a baton pass into Quagsire. Unless I was doing it for style. Like, you must style on your enemies. Style. Style, you know? And so you're like, Quagsire's got no style, just look at that dorky face. Aw, man. A Sand Slash, huh? Well, I guess I'll just have to burn it. Must burn it like it's a witch! Well, I'll guess up to 52. Not enough for us to, you know, totally celebrate yet. What did you think was gonna happen, man? Oh yeah, might as well fight you too. I know, we're just fighting everybody. I'm like, I want the EXPs, man! The EXPs! Ooh, a Psychic. Ooh, run Starmie, eh? It's not a bad pick. I kinda wish I could run a Starmie, but I don't think you can really get Staryu early on enough, or get, you know, a Waterstone really easily in this gen. Yeah, I guess no one sells them. You know, there's Crystal, you get one for free if you have the right phone number. That's basically it. But Starmie's definitely top tier. Oh, I guess I could run Fury Cutter here. But Fire Punch it. After all, why use the inferior Fury Cutter when I can just go for Stab and kill it anyway, you know? Don't make things complicated. Like, even on this best target for, you know, Fury Cutter, I'm still just gonna Fire Punch it. Like, why use anything else? Though I'm still short of learning Flamethrower, aren't I? Darn. I know I am. Well, yeah, I know, we could have dodged her. I shouldn't, huh? Well, if they were actually a threat, I probably would, you know, give them some consideration, but they're not strong enough. Ah, another Starmie. Sweet. Time for another Thunder Punch! Got some more water Pokemon for me to murder? After all, I want to learn my Flamethrower skill. Ooh, another Starmie. Okay, time to hit with a Thunder Punch. If only I could learn Thunderbolt. That sounds way cooler. But I'll take what I can get. Nidoqueen. Well now. Well, Fire Punch it. I mean, it's a ground poison type. It can't resist the Fire Punch. So it's inevitably gonna go down to it. Despite how effective ground is against fire. Now, if it had an actual resistance there, it would have been way better. Then again, I punched out a Cryhorn earlier, you know, off screen. So I wouldn't have been, you know, particularly intimidated regardless. Oh, you think you can beat Lance? He's not even the real champion, he's a stand-in, you know, because Red's too busy training in the mountains. Ooh, Quill Fish. I don't think I've ever used Quill Fish. like it's a hard Pokemon to find, so I don't usually bother with it. But I think you can catch it with the old rod, maybe. Like 1% of the time in that one area. But you're basically better off getting this one fisherman's phone number. And I don't think Quill Fish, you know, has a moveset I particularly care for, so I don't usually mess with it for that reason, too. Like, you don't do anything I'm particularly interested in Quill Fish. Whether I'm doing a run the poison side or the, you know, the water side, still didn't want to use it. Some might argue that's a shame, because Quill Fish, you know, hasn't always been bad in certain, you know, competitive leagues of Pokemon. But, you know, that depends on your style of play, and let's face it, I'm just so much, you know, in preference of just glass cannons, so I'm playing the main games. Like, forget technique, just glass cannon your way through. That's all you need. And Christy actually can dodge this guy. In Gold and Silver, you really can't. Because this line of sight goes all the way to the wall. So, he's coming. What do you mean by just collecting them? Are you implying I collected them so I could stop battling? Or what? I don't get what he meant. Like, does he think it'll be enough when I conquer the Elite Four? The answer is no, I'll still need even more badges! To show how awesome I am! Well, that'll take care of Espeon. Okay, took care of the Psychic Richard here, or whatever. Now we go fight that one girl in her Blastoise. Then we can probably rest. Oh, because I come this far, I must be good, huh? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of relative. I mean, some argue you're only good if you actually build up an entire team, right? And I've basically done nothing but build up one Pokemon all game. That doesn't take that much skill. Because let's face it, it's much easier to grind up one Pokemon. Because they get to hog all the experience and over-level in this game. And once you're over-leveled, fights are easy. Unless you have a really crap moveset. Like you're an Unown or something. Like, Unown is so bad, man. I mean, I did a run through the game with them, so it's doable. But you basically gotta power level your way through and use items, and you'll basically hate yourself by the time you're done with it, probably, because it's just so much BS. Like, I just don't know why Unowned can't get multiple versions of Hidden Power or something, so they can cover more types, you know, with Hidden Power 1, 2, or 3, or 4 or something, you know, so they work off different hidden stat values. That would have made them a bit more feasible, in my opinion, because them having only one move, and its power being random, can really mess you up. You have to basically mess with their hidden stats if you want to make them effective. And I don't want to do that, you know? So, like, why I don't run Hidden Power on Typhlosion. Like, I didn't check out what its hidden stats were. And I don't care to know, either. I mean, maybe it could have Hidden Power Ice. I'll never know. Some would argue this isn't really the ideal run then, because if I had known that, you know, or set up to be like that, I'd have a much easier time dealing with Claire using special attacks. Like, yeah, that's technically true, but, you know, if you gotta put that much effort into it, it's just not worth it for me, because you'd have to, like, hack into the game files there. Thank you, 25% fail rate. Yeah, you get a buff in this game where enemies use status moves and stuff. They have a guaranteed 25% chance to miss at all times, no matter what they use. That's why Spore and Thunder Wave sometimes, you know, don't connect. Which I didn't know for the longest time. It always made me scratch my head, you know, when they failed. Like, this move has perfect accuracy, why didn't it work? Like, oh, they nerfed the AI's status moves ever so slightly. I mean, 25% chance to miss isn't that great. But it does help you out a fourth of the time, I suppose. Not that that's really gonna matter in this fight, because Parasect is terrible. It's just too slow, man. I don't care how good its Spore move is. With its inability to, you know, act first, it's just gonna get sweat, man. Oh, that Golduck, huh? Well, let's Thunder Punch it. And down goes the Golduck. And that just leaves that one trainer, or what, Ponyta or Rapidash to take care of. Definitely one of our slower attempts to get here. Mostly because I've just been taking everyone out. I'm like, you know, I need more experience. Just take out all of them. It's fine. Yes, Rapidash, of course. Well, let's go with Thunder Punch, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be super effective, but it is on my better attack stat. Really? You want to go with Fire Spin? You don't have any better moves? Like Stomp? Like, you don't have to worry about me switching Pokemon out here. You know, I'm not that clever. Oh wait, I'm just that restricted. Well, next time, you know, we'll conquer Victory Road and deal with our rival for the last time. Until then, see ya.